Welcome to Wednesday, February 12th, and you're listening and watching the Day Weather Podcast. Let's take a look at the snowfall forecast. This is through Saturday. Notice we continue to see not a lot, but a little bit of snow coming through the Rockies and High Plains. There's a system coming in today and into early Thursday that's going to spread a little bit of light snow. And you can see, while it's not heavy, we're talking about a dusting to 1 to 2 inches of snow on the plains east of the divide. You can see a little bit more snow falling in the mountain ranges, as you would expect. Cold air continues to funnel in out of Canada, so it's going to be pretty chilly. So a little bit of snow, not a lot of snow, but enough to be a nuisance. This is still going to make roads and highways icy across the region. This is especially true across the higher mountain passes of Colorado, I-80, I-25, I-90 across northeastern Wyoming. But we've got slick roads just about everywhere due to recent snow events and the fact that it's just continued to be cold and it's going to stay cold. Temperatures, at least for another day or two, will be pretty chilly, although temperatures are going to warm up a little as we get into Friday and Saturday. Now, beyond Saturday, we're going to keep an eye on a developing storm system that could come in Sunday into President's Day Monday. This is the basic overall upper level jet stream pattern by Monday morning. And notice we've got a trough coming in right here into southwestern Wyoming and northeastern Utah. Now, this chart we're showing you is from the European model. It's a bit stronger than the American models, but it is something we need to watch because we've seen systems like this usually right around this President's Day weekend that sometimes show up and come through before heading out to the east. So if you've got a 3-day weekend coming up, you're going to want to keep a close eye on the weather Sunday, Monday time frame. There could be a little more snow that's in the forecast you're seeing now in some areas. So we'll keep an eye on it for you. Taking a look 10 days from now, notice the jet stream flow kind of straightens out. We've got this low out here off the west coast that kind of meanders around, but more in the way of Pacific air is coming in. We talked about this yesterday. After the 20th or so, it doesn't look as cold, but it does look like a busy weather pattern, especially as we get right to the end of February into early March. So there's a lot of winter weather on the table. Nothing too bad for the next few days, but do be ready for it to be cold and just enough snow to be a nuisance. Now, for folks who follow this Day Weather Podcast, one thing we talk about is the sun. We talk about cosmic rays. We talk about solar activity, and we're at a solar minimum right now, the strongest solar minimum in over 100 years. And one thing that we keep track of is the amount of cosmic rays hitting the Earth. And I want to show you something. Right here is where we are right now with cosmic rays. The space age record goes back to 2009 in the last solar minimum, but we are really close right here to breaking this record. Now, cosmic rays here have been tracked since 1964, so this solar minimum, which broke records in 2019, could break the record for the most amount of cosmic rays hitting the Earth here in early 2020. Why is that important? Well, because solar activity is shown to make a connection with long-term climate and weather trends. Low solar activity has an impact that can make more clouds on the Earth and can make it a little bit cooler. Something that we're going to continue to watch for you as the solar minimum is currently bottoming out right now over the next 2 or 3 months. But it's interesting to watch the trends over time. Thanks for watching and listening to the Day Weather Podcast. We'll talk to you on Thursday.